Whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, whether it's obvious to you, somebody out there doesn't like you. You will never be 100% liked. And you're wondering why I'm saying this so happy, so go lucky, like, I'm so disliked. This is awesome. Like, no, it's not awesome that you are disliked. It's awesome that you are content with yourself enough to allow these other people to rule themselves out in you. And this will make sense as I explain. You're allowed to be the villain in somebody else's story. And I know you don't want to be. I know it's hard to be. I know it's not, you think it's not beneficial, but in the long run, being bad, doing the wrong thing in a situation, doing what is considered the wrong thing, could actually be the right thing. You know, the wrong thing we classify right and wrong with, like, with whatever we're feeling in the moment. And, you could say, oh, but there's normal rights and wrongs. Like, there's socially acceptable rights, there's socially acceptable wrongs, and there is. Yeah, of course there is. But to work as a species, as to work together in nature, is to be in your own flow alongside everybody else's. So to be in this, like, center flow, there's you prioritizing yourself. So maybe this means cutting a person off. Maybe this means quitting something. Maybe this means taking yourself away from a situation that is not benefiting you at the moment. And maybe it's going to hurt a few people, but in the long run, it's better that you took yourself out of that situation, because it ended up benefiting the people who you were bringing down because you were doing what didn't align with you. And these people weren't aligning with you because you weren't aligning with them. It wasn't, there's an interconnectedness between everybody working their own way, which is why I say this so vaguely, because to put it into words, this is the only way it could be said. But to feel it, when you really rock with somebody and you just sit with the person and you just, like, look at them and you're like, wow, like, you're really my vibe. Like, I really could just sit here, I could shut my eyes, I could be comfortable around you, I could be myself around you, I could allow myself to let go around you, I could allow myself to unfilter myself around you, to say all the wrong things and be the wrong way and be the right way and be the neutral way, or whatever you would perceive it as. Like, when you really rock with somebody or a situation or an environment in that way, you're in your flow. And you're not going to always rock with the same situation, flow with the same situation, the same people, the same environment throughout the entirety of your life. Maybe when you're younger, you rock with a certain person, and then you guys grow up together, and you guys really don't align anymore. Like, you're obstructing each other's flow because you want to stay together, because physically it makes sense that you guys are staying together. Socially, it makes sense that you guys are staying together because you're all each other has. You're all you have. You can't tell another person what to do. You can't tell another person what to like, what to not like, what to stop doing, what to start doing. You are in charge of your own will and nobody else's, which is why I say that you're allowed to be the villain. Because you prioritize yourself, because you have this center that you're allowed to come back to, you're helping everybody around you. Because when you're physically putting somebody ahead of you, when you have a kid and you're physically putting that person, putting that physicality ahead of you, and you're taking care of that more than you're taking care of yourself, yes, that could benefit that person in the short term, but really you not putting in the work to benefit yourself is also hurting that person. Like when you're in a relationship and one person feels so loved, and the other person is just not exactly getting what they need, and the other person is catering to everything that person who feels so loved needs, and they're not getting exactly what they need in return. They're not getting that catering, or they're not giving and taking enough. The other person is not giving enough versus how much they're taking. You're messing up both of your flow, because you're not going to be able to take care of somebody if you are not taken care of. Then again, you need to take care of these other beings physically, and you being yourself is taking care of these people and prioritizing these people. So take a second, think of a situation that's affecting you. You don't know what to do, and think, this may be the wrong option, but is this going to benefit everybody in this situation? Because that's taking care of yourself. Doing something that you really just feel the need to do because you feel as though you're putting other people down, you're messing up the flow of other people because your flow is messed up, do it. Because yeah, you're going to disturb the flow of everybody else. Sure, you are. For a little bit. And it's all going to be okay, because everything is temporary. Nothing in a general sense is so meaningful enough that when you are not physically here anymore, you leave a mark. Nothing is like that. It's not obvious. The marks that you are leaving is how you took care of yourself in other people. Be the villain. Be the bad guy for 10, 15 minutes, maybe 10 months. Be the bad guy for as long as it needs to benefit these other people to benefit you. It's okay. If you don't rock with a situation, you can't force yourself to. You can't fit yourself into a mold that is meant for somebody else to fit in. Maybe your journey is not going as you planned, and maybe that's not what you want, but maybe that's what you need. So you gotta push through that. And maybe you're right now doing what you need, but you don't want to do that. And that's affecting what you need right now, and that's affecting how you're going to get what you want. Find your flow. Find the best way. Make the mistakes. You're a person. You're able to do this. Make these mistakes to be the bad person. Make the mistakes and make the decisions to be the good person. Words are easily misconstrued. Actions are subjective. When you do something for the sake of that center, that coming back to yourself, that other people coming back to themselves. When you do what's best for you, you do what's best for other people. Don't go around being selfish. Don't go around doing destructive things, because that's what benefits you, because ideally it's really not gonna. It's only gonna put you in more pain. But if you need to hurt for a little bit, or if you need to hurt somebody for a little bit to get yourself out of a situation, to get that other person out of a situation, it's alright. And I've seen this personally in so many different ways. And one huge way is dropping somebody who is going through their own issues and disrupting other people's flows because they're going through their own issues. If somebody is taking out your energy or messing with you or draining you because you understand that they're going through something, it comes to a point where you have to leave that person. And it's not fun. It's going to hurt you for a little bit. It's going to hurt that person for a little bit. But what is it going to do? Regrow you. And say you meet again and you suddenly rock with each other again after your flow and that other person's flow are both fully in order. You meet and you rock together. Like, everything is temporary. Time is not linear. Work alongside the fourth dimension versus against it. And that's the biggest message with being the bad or good person, is figuring out like the subjectivity of things, figuring out what is right, what is wrong, what morals are, what facts are, is all about coming back to center and all about working with every dimension, every version, every piece and part of yourself. Take it easy. You know, you got this. If you have everything that you need right now, and you know that you have everything that you need right now, trust in yourself. You got it in you. These other people have it in them. They will know what to do, what is best for them. You know what to do, what is best for you. And everybody just will flow together. It'll be okay. It will be okay. It will always be okay.